Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel SK Solutions. My name is Deepthi Madhuri and I am a Tally trainer. Today in this video we are going to deal with an activity relating to accounting voucher. Because we had almost covered all the topics relating to accounting vouchers, right? Now it's time to put our knowledge into action with a practical exercise. This exercise will help you to apply what you have learned and gain hands on experience with accounting vouchers. So get ready to put your skills to the test, your understanding of accounting vouchers. And one more thing is, still have any questions or need clarifications on any of the accounting voucher topics? Drop a comment below and let me know. I am here to help and want to make sure you feel confident and comfortable with the material. Please don't hesitate to ask. Your questions will help others too. So let's get started. Here, this is the example relating to complete accounting voucher transactions. Okay. From the following transactions, prepare profit and loss account, balance sheet, trial balance in the books of Infotech Solutions for the year 2024 to 25. Okay, go to TallyPram. I had already created the company and I had already created the list of ledger accounts. Let me show you. Go to Alter, Ledger. Bad debt returns comes under indirect income. Yes. And bad debts, indirect expenses. Bank of Baroda comes under bank account. Building fixed asset. Cabinet also fixed asset. Carriage inward is nothing but direct expenses. Conveyance expenses, indirect expenses. Depreciation, indirect expenses. Hithal and Payal. Yes. Hithal and Payal. Sundry debtors. Infotech Solutions, nothing but capital account. J. Sundry debtors. JP Brothers, Sundry creditors. KC Joshi, Sundry debtor. Land, nothing but fixed asset. Machinery is also a fixed asset. Madhu, Sundry creditor. Mehta, Sundry creditor. Miscellaneous expenses, indirect expenses. Nero, Sundry debtor. Office rent, indirect expenses. Profit on sale, nothing but indirect income. Purchase comes under purchase account and purchase returns also comes under purchase account. Rahana trading, Sundry creditor. Salary, indirect expenses. Sales comes under sales account. Sales return also comes under sales account. SBI, nothing but bank account. Stationery, indirect expenses. Vamsi comes under sundry debtor. And Venu, sundry creditor. Now let us enter each transaction by using all accounting vouchers in TallyPlan. Okay. Yes. First transaction is Infotech Solution has started business with a capital 50 lakhs. So it is receipt to the business, right? Go to S6, receipt to voucher. You need to credit Infotech Solutions 50 lakhs and debit cash account as cash is coming in. In next transaction, SBI Bank opening balance 2 lakhs. Yes, I had already given this opening balance while creating SBI Bank ledger account. In next transaction, purchased the following assets. Yes, we have purchased the following fixed assets. It's nothing but payment, right? We are making payment also. Go to F5 payment voucher. First, you need to debit machinery account 2,50,000 and again give debit symbol here because we are entering the list of fixed assets which we had purchased. So we are paying the amount at a time. So again give debit symbol here because under debit mode voucher, under double entry mode voucher I had explained about this. Okay, this is nothing but double entry voucher mode. And again debit land 1 lakh and again give debit symbol because there is another fixed asset building 5 lakhs and give credit symbol. Okay, this is nothing but double entry voucher mode. Okay, then press Ctrl A to save it. Next, purchase stationery from JP Brothers worth 1500. Yes, one more thing is, if any item has been specified instead of goods, then such transaction will comes under general voucher. It means if any item has been specified instead of in place of goods. So such transaction which we had either purchased or either sold on credit basis, such transaction comes under general voucher itself. Okay. Here item has been specified. Stationery. We are purchasing stationery from JP Brothers on credit basis. So it comes under general voucher. Okay. Even the credit purchase, but item has been mentioned. So we need to enter this transaction in general voucher. Go to F7 general voucher. You need to debit stationery account. How much? 1500 and credit JP Brothers account. Okay. New reference and the bill number is 1500. Sorry. And give the amount 1500. Like this. Okay. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Next. Sold goods worth 10,000 to Hital and Payal. Here, in place of goods, there is no item has been specified. Okay, only it simply given as goods. This type of transaction comes under sales voucher or purchase voucher itself because we purchased goods but there is no item has been specified. If no item has been specified and it simply specified only goods, such type of transaction comes under either purchase voucher or either sales voucher. Okay, so this transaction comes under sales voucher. Go to F8, sales voucher, press Ctrl plus H, then go to voucher mode. You need to debit Hital and Payal co account. Because it is a credit transaction, right? You are selling goods to Hital and Payal co on credit basis. Okay? 10,000 under new reference and the bill number is 20. And credit sales account. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Next, purchase goods worth 2000 from Rahna Trading. Yes, here also no item has been specified in place of goods. Simply it's specified as goods that you purchased goods from Rahna Trading on credit basis. So it also comes under purchase voucher under voucher mode. Go to F9, Control plus H and give as voucher. You need to credit Rahna Trading because you are purchasing from Rahna Trading on credit basis. Right? 2000 under new reference and the bill number is 67 and debit purchase account as you are purchasing. Next, purchase a cabinet worth 4500 from Mehta. Here, item has been clearly specified. You are purchasing cabinet on credit basis from Mehta. So, item has been specified. You need to enter this transaction in general voucher instead of purchase voucher because item has been specified. Go to general voucher, debit cabinet account. How much? 4500 and credit from whom you are purchasing? Mehta. Yes, Mehta. And then your reference and the bill number is 68. 4500 like this. Okay. Don't get confused. If only goods has been mentioned, those transactions entered either on purchase voucher or sales voucher as per the transaction. If instead of goods any item has been specified, even though you purchased or sold on credit basis, you need to enter such transaction in general voucher. Okay. In next transaction, you paid salary 15,000 to accountant. Yes, here you are paying salary to accountant. Ignore the accountant account. You need to consider two accounts only. One is salary account and other is cash account. Okay. It is payment to us. Go to payment voucher. Debit salary account 15,000 and credit. You are paying through cash account, right? Go and enter cash account. like this. Next, deposit 10,000 in Bank of Baroda. You are depositing cash in Bank of Baroda. Means cash is going out and it coming in Bank of Baroda. So it is contra voucher, right? You go to contra voucher F4. You need to credit cash account because cash is going out. How much? 10,000 and debit Bank of Baroda. Next, transfer 5,000 from SBI to Bank of Baroda. It is nothing but bank to bank transaction. You are transferring amount from one bank account to another bank account. So it also comes under contra voucher. You need to credit SBI account because you are transferring from SBI account. 5,000. Yes, give bank details and debit Bank of Baroda because you are transferring to Bank of Baroda. Next, sold goods worth 20,000 to J. Here, no item has been specified. It simply gives goods. So it comes under sales voucher itself. Okay. Go to sales voucher F8 and voucher mode. You need to debit J account because you are selling to J, right? How much? 20,000. And the bill number is 70. And credit sales account. Next, pay 1,200 to JP Brothers. Here, you are paying amount to JP Brothers. It means earlier you purchased on credit basis from JP Brothers. That's why now you are making payment to JP Brothers. So it is payment to us. Go to payment voucher. You need to debit JP Brothers because JP Brothers is in the position of receiving. Against difference, see the total pending amount that we need to repay to JP Brothers is 1,500. But out of 1,500, we are paying only 1,200. Okay, we are paying only 1,200. So give 1,200 in place of 1,500. And credit cash account as we are making payment through cash. Next, paid 500 for carriage inward. Yes, it is payment to us. Debit carriage inward. Carriage inward was mostly incurred on factories. So, carriage inward is a direct expenses. 500 and credit cash account. Next, goods purchased for cash from Venu. Yes, here we purchased goods from Venu, but immediately we paid cash also. So it comes under purchase voucher under voucher mode. Go to F9, Control plus H voucher. You need to credit cash account. Okay, don't get confused. If any cash has been immediately paid or received while selling goods or purchasing goods from others, you need to consider two accounts only, either cash and purchase account or cash or sales account. Ignore Venmo account. So in this transaction, we purchased goods and immediately paid cash. So ignore Venmo account and you need to credit cash account as cash is going out 24,000 and debit purchase account as we are purchasing. While making cash payment immediately, there is no bill wise details appears on the screen. So there is no need to enter the bill number also. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Next, goods purchased from Madhu. Here we are purchasing goods from Madhu on credit basis. So it comes under purchase voucher itself. You need to credit Madhu account because you are purchasing from Madhu. How much? 25,000. Here. Now the bill wise details are appear on the screen because it is a credit transaction. Under new reference and the bill number is 80 and debit purchase account as we are purchasing. Next, sold goods to Vamsi for cash. Here we are selling goods to Vamsi, but immediately Vamsi made a payment to us. Means we received cash immediately from Vamsi. But it comes under sales voucher. F8 and go to voucher mode. You need to debit cash account in place of Vamsi. Okay, Already told you earlier, if any cash has been takes place, you need to consider only two accounts, sales account, cash account. So here cash is coming in. How much? 45,000, and you need to credit sales account because you are selling goods. And there is no need to give the bill number. Sold goods to Neeru, 60,000, and the bill number is 82. So here you are selling goods to Neeru and no amount has been received from Neeru. So it is a credit transaction. Now you need to debit Neeru account because Neeru is in the position of receiving 60,000. Here new reference bill number 82, right? Yes, 82. And you need to credit sales account as you are selling goods. Next, receive 5,000 from Hital and Payal. It means earlier we sold goods to Hital and Payal on credit basis. Now we are receiving 5,000 from Hital and Payal. It is receipt to us, right? Go to receipt to voucher, you need to credit Hital and Payal. Against reference. See, the pending amount that we need to receive from Hital and Payal is 10,000. Out of 10,000, he is repaying only 5,000. Okay? So in place of 10,000, you need to give 5,000. And debit cash account as cash is coming in. Next, paid 1,500 to Rehna by check SBI. Yes, it means earlier you purchased goods from Rehna on credit basis. Now you are making payment to Rehna by SBI bank account. So it is payment to us. You need to debit Rehna trading against reference. The pending balance we need to pay to Rehna trading is 2,000. Out of 2,000 we are paying only 1,500, right? So give 1,500 in place of 2,000. And credit SBI account as we are making payment to SBI bank account. Next, receive check SBI of 14,000 from Jay. Means you are receiving check from Jay means earlier you sold goods to Jay on credit basis. That's why you are receiving amount from Jay. So it is receipt to us. Now go to receipt to voucher. Now you need to credit Jay account against reference. See, the pending balance that we need to receive from Jay is 20,000. Out of 20,000, Jay is repaying only 14,000, right? So give 14,000 here. And debit, yes, Jay is making payment through SBI bank account. So debit SBI bank account. Like this. Okay. Next, receive 3,500 from Hitan Pile Co. It means earlier we sold goods to Hitan and Payal, now we are receiving. It is receipt to us. You need to credit Hital and Payal against reference. The pending balance is 5,000 but he is repaying only 3,500. And debit cash account as cash is coming in. Next, receive 4,000 from J. It is also receipt to us. Credit J account against reference out of 6,000. J is paying only 4,000. And debit, J is making payment through cash. Like this. Next, bad debts 1,500 to Hital and Payal account. I already explained this bad debt topic under general voucher. So bad debt is nothing but if any amount which is irrecoverable or uncollectible from the debtor, it is bad debt to us. Means it is lost to us. Okay? Because debtor is in the position of not paying the pending balance to us. So it remains bad debt to us. This bad debt transaction comes under general voucher. You need to debit bad debt account. How much? 1,500. And credit Hital and Payal account against reference. See, the pending balance that we need to receive from Hital and Payal is 1,500. But Hital and Payal now is unable to repay the 1,500 to us. So it remains bad debt to us. So This is how you need to enter bad debt transaction. Bad debt is loss to us. As per normal account rule, you need to debit loss and credit the corresponding Hill and Pile account. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Next, goods return to Venu against bill number 75. Yes, here we are returning goods to Venu, right? It is nothing, 2 is nothing but purchase returns. It means earlier we purchased goods from Venu. That's why for some reasons now we are returning goods to Venu. Alt plus F5 to access debit note, or press F10 button in your keyboard to access list of voucher. In that you can select debit note. Okay. Here you need to debit Venu account because Venu is in the position of receiving. Okay. How much Venu? Where is? Again is bill number 75, right? Here. Yes. But while making the transaction, we immediately paid cash to Venu. While purchasing goods from Venu, we immediately paid cash to Venu. Now, in place of Venu account, you need to give cash account. You need to debit cash account. Because while purchasing goods, you make a payment immediately to Venu. At that time, you entered as purchase account debit to cash account. Now reverse the entry because you need to receive your payment amount back which you have paid to earlier from to Venu. Okay. You need to debit cash account how much 24,000 and credit purchase account. Okay. This is nothing but cash purchase. You are receiving your cash back while returning goods to Venu. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Okay, this is nothing but cash purchase and goods returned to Madhu. Here. Here we are returning goods to Madhu. It is also purchase returns, debit note. Here you need to debit Madhu account. How much? If no value has been mentioned, the entire worth of goods has been returned to Madhu. 25,000. Now the bill details appears on the screen because it is credit purchase returns. Okay. Here, the total worth of goods that we had purchased from Madhu is 25,000. Now we are returning the entire worth of goods to Madhu. Here you need to credit purchase returns. This is the difference between cash purchase returns and credit purchase returns. If cash purchase return has takes place, you need to debit cash account and credit purchase account. If credit purchase return has takes place, you need to debit Madhu account. You need to debit the creditor account and credit the purchase returns account. And see, now the current balance in Madhu is nil because there is no pending balance or there is no value of goods that we need to return to Madhu. Okay. I had already explained this separately in separate video. So if you want a brief explanation about the cash purchase returns and credit purchase returns, and go and check the video. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Yes. Paid office rent 5,000 by cash. It is payment to us, right? Go to payment voucher F5. You need to debit office rent. How much? 5,000 and credit cash account. Next, paid salary 1900 by check. It is a payment to us. Debit salary account. How much? 1900 and credit SBI account as we are making payment to SBI bank account. Next, paid conveyance expenses 1500 by cash. It is also payment expenses. Debit conveyance expenses 1500 and credit cash account. Next, bad debt to Jay. It means Jay is unable to repay the amount to us, so it is bad debt to us. It comes under general voucher, debit bad debt account. How much? 2000 and credit Jay account. Against difference. See the pending balance that we need to receive from Jay is 2000 But now he is unable to repay this 2000 to us. So it is bad debt to us. Okay. Next, yes, here goods returned by Vamsi against bill number 81. Here goods returned by Vamsi means earlier we sold goods to Vamsi. Here, in this transaction we sold goods to Vamsi and at the same time we received payment from Vamsi. So at that time we enter the transaction as cash account debit to sales account. Now we need to reverse the transaction. Sales account debit to cash account. Because we need to repay the cash which has been paid by Vamsi while selling goods to Vamsi. Right? And that's why we need to credit cash account. Here, you need to credit cash account. How much? 45,000. And debit sales account. Okay? This is nothing but cash sales returns. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Next, goods returned by Nero against bill number 82. Here, in bill number 82, we sold goods to Nero, right? On credit basis. Now, Nero is returning to us for some reasons. So, it also comes under credit note only. That is nothing but sales returns. Here, you need to credit Nero account. How much? 60,000. No value has been mentioned means entire value, entire worth of goods was returning by Nero. 60,000 against difference and debit sales returns account. This is nothing but credit sales returns. Earlier we make a earlier transaction is a cash sales returns and now it is credit sales returns. This is the difference between cash sales returns and credit sales returns. Okay. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Next, pay 2000 for miscellaneous expenses. Here when we are making payment, right? So it comes under payment voucher, debit miscellaneous expenses. How much? 2000 and credit cash account. Next, bad debt return 1000 from Hitan and Payal. Bad debt returns means earlier bad debt has been takes place from Hitan and Payal. Now he is returning the bad debts which has been takes place earlier to us. Means he are repaying the amount which has been earlier bad debt. Okay. So it also comes under general voucher. Bad debt return you need to debit Hital and Payal account on account and the amount is 1000 rupees. And the amount is 1000 rupees. Yes, and the amount is 1000 rupees and credit bad debt returns account. Okay. And the remaining, see, let me show you. Earlier, the bad debt to Hitler Pile is 1500. Out of 1500, Hitler Pile is returning 1000 to us. That is nothing but bad debt returns. Okay. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Next, goods sold to KC Joshi. Now we are selling goods on credit basis to KC Joshi. It comes under sales voucher. Under voucher mode, debit KC Joshi. How much? 15,000. And under new reference and the bill number is, yes, there is no bill number, then ignore it. Then credit sales account. Next, received 10,000 from KC Joshi. Yes, we sold 15,000 worth of goods to KC Joshi. Out of 15,000, we received 10,000. So it is receipt to us. You need to credit KC Joshi against difference and give 10,000 here because she is repaying 10,000, right? And debit cash account as cash is coming in. Now receive 3,500 from KC Joshi. Yes, KC Joshi again paying amount to us. It is receipt to us. You need to credit KC Joshi against difference. Out of 5,000, she is repaying only 3,500 and debit cash account. Next, bad debt 1,500 to KC Joshi. Means we sold 15,000 worth of goods. Out of 15,000 worth of goods, she repaid 13,500 and remaining pending balance is 1,500. Now she is unable to repay the pending balance. So it is bad debt to us. It comes under F7. Debit bad debts account 1,500 and credit Keshi Joshi account. Against difference and give this. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Bad debt return 1,500 from Jay. It means earlier bad debt has been taken place to Jay. Now he is returning the amount to us. It also comes under journal voucher. Okay, you need to debit Jay account on account. How much he is returning? 1,500 and credit bad debt returns account. Bad debt is nothing but loss. That was we are debiting bad debt account and crediting debtor account. Now bad debt returns is it is income means we are receiving the income. So as per nominal account rule, credit all incomes and gains. That's why we are crediting bad debt returns account and debit corresponding person account. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Next bad debt returns from Keshi Joshi. Okay. It also same transaction. You need to debit Kashi Joshi on account. How much she is returning? 1,000 rupees and credit bad debt returns account. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Yes, these are the transactions relating to entire accounting vouchers. And one more topic we have forgotten is nothing but depreciation. I forgot to enter the transaction. Okay. For example, we are providing depreciation 10,000 on machinery. Okay. The amount which we had purchased machinery is 2,50,000. Now we are providing depreciation on machinery. Depreciation transaction comes under journal as we learned earlier. So debit depreciation account we are providing 10,000. Okay, on machinery account. See, the value of machinery has reduced by 10,000. Depreciation is nothing but decrease in value of asset, right? Then press Ctrl to save it. Now, for example, we sold that machinery at 20% profit. But it is receipt to us, right? Go to receipt to voucher, then press Ctrl plus N to access calculator here and below. The total amount which we have purchased the machinery is 2,50,000. Okay, 2,50,000. In that, subtract the depreciation amount which you have provided earlier, 10,000. Now the original value of the machinery is 2,50,000. Okay. In that 2,40,000. Now the original value of the machinery is 2,40,000. On that 2,40,000, you need to calculate the profit, 20% profit. And the profit is 48,000. Add this profit to 2,40,000. Okay, because we are selling for profit, right? You need to add this 48,000 to original amount, nothing but 2,40,000 plus 48,000. And the total amount that we are selling the machinery is 2,88,000. So credit machinery account, how much? 2,88,000. And debit cash account as cash is coming in. Here, in the current balance in machinery is 48,000 because we are selling machinery for at profit nothing but 48,000. So, the current balance in machinery is showing 48,000. So, we need to enter another transaction relating to the machinery account. Because if you don't enter such transaction in balance sheet, the machinery account shows negative balance as 48,000. See, it's showing machinery showing 48,000, negative 48,000. To rectify it, you need to enter another transaction in journal voucher. It's nothing but you need to debit machinery account, how much? 48,000 and credit profit on sale account. It's nothing but you are entering the profit in profit and loss account by using this transaction. See, the current balance in machinery comes to nil. Then press Ctrl A to save it. Okay, that's it. These are the transactions that deals with complete accounting vouchers. Now go to profit and loss account. F12, give detail. See, these are the purchases. From purchases, it automatically subtracted the purchase returns, and here sales minus sales returns. And direct expenses carries inward, and these are indirect expenses. And bad debt returns, it is income to us, that's why it's showing credit side of profit and loss account. And profit on sale is nothing but the profit which we had earned earlier on machinery. Next, balance sheet, and this is the liabilities and assets. Capital, sundry creditor, profit and loss balance. See, in fixed assets, the machinery account has nil balance because we sold the machinery, and the profit reflect on credit side on profit and loss account. I already showed you earlier. See, the profit on machinery reflected on credit side of profit and loss account. Okay. Yes. Next, daybook. If you want to rectify or want to delete any transaction, go to daybook and go to particular transaction and delete the transaction or else rectify it. Okay. Next, display more reports. If you want to access more reports relating to sales, purchase, channel, contra, then go to display more reports, account books, and here you can access uh, registers relating to accounting vouchers, contra voucher, payment register, receipt register, sales purchase register, journal, debit note, and credit note. Okay, this is the complete accounting voucher topic, and I am giving you some assignment. Due to some technical reasons, I am unable to upload this sum, means the next assignment sum, in the description box. So take a screenshot of this sum. Yes, this sum is similar to the current sum which I had explained. If you have any doubts relating to accounting vouchers, please drop a comment in comment section. Please do this problem, because if you do this problem by your own, you can get more confident relating to accounting vouchers, how to enter transactions by using accounting vouchers in Tally Prime. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want to receive more updates on Tally Prime accounting and related topics, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to receive latest updates.